Okay, can you guys hear me now? I was on mute. If you guys can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. Um, Thank you. Okay. I was on mute. I was like, what is going on? All right, well, thank you guys so much. So I will be checking my phone because I'm broadcasting live in my group and we are recording this for future playback. I am Christina, welcome. So you all have joined me today to talk about landing pages and websites, okay? So I won't hold you guys too long, but I did a poll in the group a few days ago, and a lot of people, reached out that they, knew the difference, and a lot of people didn't. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and I have to let people in too, hold on. Let me go ahead and do a quick free training on a landing page, so we're going to dive in. So we're going to talk about the difference. The first thing I want to start with, we're going to talk about what is a landing page, what is a website, when do you need a landing page, okay, and how to create one. So I'm going to help you, show you how to create a landing page. Before we get started, a little bit about me. So I am a systems and automations expert, business coach. I help individuals grow or start their business by helping them create systems to help them attract their ideal clients. I also help them structure their business from A to Z, from creating the EIN, LLC, branding, marketing, you name it. I help them from A to Z. So I've kind of pivoted in my business dynamics. So I'm pivoting more towards entrepreneurs that need help with structure, because a lot of people don't know how to structure or how to create nurturing emails for their clients or leads. So I'm adding that on as a resource for my clients. So let's dive in, okay? So let's talk about landing pages. So exactly, so a landing page is basically, it's a web page designed to gather visitor information through a lead form or some other similar type of methods, right? A landing page will have hyperlinks, like, if you want a Google ad, it helps make your business become more visible, okay? And they are basically standalone, right? And they are intended for marketing, right? So basically, a lot of people use them for marketing. They have call to actions, those buttons on the landing page. And it offers your lead or your visitor something in return, okay? Like a free ebook, a newsletter. So just to put it simply, a landing page is, it helps you turn visitors into leads. And we want to turn those leads into either paying clients or customers. So I created just a little, diagram just to show the difference. So like I said, a landing page helps direct traffic and it is cost effective. Okay, when I first started out, I spent a lot of money on websites. A lot. And if you are sometimes changing your business model, you have to hire a web developer, and that can become expensive. If you're changing your prices, that could become very expensive, and because they have to go in and change the prices for you. So basically, like I said, it directs traffic with the purpose of it's a web page with the purpose of directing traffic for a specific action, right? If you're offering a service or a product, or if you are promoting something, it also helps boost engagement. Now let's talk about engagement. People go to your website, they may browse, just to look around, but there's really no engagement, right? They might click on a page, but are they going to purchase something? So a landing page helps convert the visitors to leads. And that's what we want in business. We want that conversion. So a landing page is a great way to get more clicks, right? Increase conversions. Also, landing pages have clear call to action. So they are, call to actions are, in 10 days, I am launching my program, right? Click here if you want to subscribe. Click here if you want to purchase this service, right? So it's quick, it's short and quick. It captures the attention of your visitor, and it converts them, and then they can order your product or service very quickly, okay? Also, now let's talk about websites. Websites are awesome, right? They're great. Websites have multiple pages, and they contain a lot of important information about your business, a lot, okay? You have about us, different tabs and all of that. It has more, and to me, more in-depth information versus a landing page. Also, there are different types of websites. So people think, okay, just because I have a Shopify store, is that a website? Yes, that's, you have your product-based websites, you have your service-based websites, you have websites for blogs, you name it. So there's different types of websites, but a landing page can serve the purpose of the same thing. You just have to build them out differently. I'm going to check the chat. Hold on, guys, because hang on, let me check. Okay, so let's go to why you need a landing page. So if you're just starting out in business and you don't want to invest in a website at the moment, I highly encourage my clients to create a landing page. I mean, it's cost effective. So this is why I use a lot of different landing pages for my business. So the first one I wanted to point out is conversions. We kind of covered that. So it has been tested and tested. It can, landing pages increase the amount of visitors, right? And it increases the conversion rate, right? Your visitors will be more likely to engage and provide information to your call to action, right? So if you're asking them to click this button to sign up to my mailing list, on that landing page, they are more likely to click it versus on the website, because the website is so busy. They're trying to search and look. It also will help you grow your email list. If you are new in business, or if you have an established business, your email list is everything. Your Facebook group is great, but what if Facebook crashes, right? What if it goes down? What if you lose, your group? Facebook sometimes acts a little crazy. We know this. They would block you. Let me stop talking about them before they, shut my video off. But that email list is gold, right? We want to have some type of way to engage with our target audience off of social media. So I use landing pages to help grow my email list by offering them a freebie or something like that. The third thing is it helps to set your customers helps to set up your customers for success. So customers that visit your landing page are usually, they've seen a post, or they have heard about a service that you offer, and they believe that you can help them, right? You can solve a problem that they have. So they're coming to your landing page looking for help, right? So they are trusting you. So they are believing that you can provide the solution to their problem. The last thing is it provides use for data. If you know me, you know I'm big on data. I just don't do anything because it's the popular thing to do. In my 9 to 5, I am into data. So I am driven by analytics, okay? It is proven that landing pages can help you bring, it can not only help you bring in more revenue, but it can also provide you with valuable information about your customer base. So landing pages, and then I'm going to show you, what I'm talking about. You can see who's viewing your page, who's opted into your freebie, where they, which area of the country or world they live in. There's so many different, so much value that landing pages can offer. Websites offer this as well, but the search engine optimization setup is a little bit more intense than setting it up on your landing page. Are there any questions? Because I know I talk fast. If you have any questions, I'll just take a pause right now. If you're on mute, or if you're in the group, drop it in the comments. If you're on Zoom, if you're on my other page, drop it in the, in the comment. Okay, hold on. Thanks. Okay, okay. So there are no comments. So let's dive in to the tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. Well, you know what? I don't have to. Hold on. Yeah, let me stop sharing for a second. And then, hey, Denise. Let me see. I think people are waiting. I thought I had it where they can come in on their own. Sorry if you guys have been waiting. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. Which one do I want to show you? Okay, I'm gonna show you. So this is my, so when someone, let me share. So when someone asks me for my website, right? You know, what's your web address? My website address is christina-howard.com, as you can see here, right? So it appears that this is a website. This is not. This is a landing page that I created on Leadpages. Yesterday, I made the announcement. If you are looking to create a landing page, I use Leadpages. There's, you know, many different software platforms, but I prefer Leadpages. So when someone goes to my website address, this is what happens. This pop-up, I created this pop-up in Leadpages. They sign up, they get the freebie. I'm collecting the emails to add to my email list, right? So after they do that, they can click off. Now I just launched my 6-week course. So this page was created for that purpose, right? So this is my call to action, my buttons: reserve your seat, take a peek inside the curriculum, and then more about me. So if they click on any of the buttons, they will be you know, sent to my course platform. But as you can see, your landing page should be, should have something about what you're offering. I love to add the countdown clocks. My class starts July 2nd. I talk about the struggles or questions that business owners have, right? What is LLC, different pain points that they are struggling with. And then I have the countdown, and then I tell them what my course will teach them, right? So they know a little bit what to expect. And then if they want to take a peek inside the curriculum, they click on this button. It will take them to my Teachable. This is my course is in the Teachable platform. That's my course platform. So it also, once again, it's going to, talk about their pain points. If they're frustrated, it tells a little bit about me. Well, a lot, Jesus. Also, they can, see a peek inside the curriculum. This is not everything that's in the course, but I'm, giving them a little sneak peek on what they will get if they enroll, okay? And then if they're ready to enroll, I have call to action buttons throughout this page, and then a client testimonial, payment plans, if they click on the payment plan, and then I have an additional product if they want to buy. They can stay in touch by being added to my email list. So, okay, let's say they want to purchase, they can enroll. When they enroll, they click enroll, and then they're taken to my checkout page. Really, really easy, right? But if you didn't know, you would think that this was a website. It's not. Okay, so now let's dive in and let me show you how I created this, okay? So like I said, I use Leadpages. So if you don't have a Leadpage account, or if you do, this is what you will see when you sign up, and there's a free 14-day trial. Okay, we've caught a 14-day trial. So I'm already logged in. So no, you know what? Let me log in again. So I'm going to log in. All right, so you will see this on your dashboard. So this is my dashboard. So let's just talk about what we are seeing here. So in the last 30 days, so let's talk about views. So yesterday I had 34 views because I think I had just promoted that my course. Today I had 10 views. Unique visitors, people who found me, I don't like just, organically, like they just searched on Google for a course. I had eight views today, 20 yesterday. Conversions, I had five actually clicked the link. Yesterday it was 2. Today I had no conversions today. And then, you can see who all collected a freebie from any of my, landing pages. So let's say we want to create a landing page. So these are all of my landing pages that I've created. So I'm going to show you. So now let's just go and say, for the sake of this video, create a new page. So we're going to click create a new page. Now, the good thing about Leadpages is that they have a lot of different templates. So if you are in different industries, you can search, different, industries. So earlier I was going through and I found one that I thought would be real cool. Let's say you have let me see. We can preview like an online course. So the good thing about it, you can preview on the landing page. Okay, I like this one. So let's just go ahead and let's use this one. So if you want to use it, you click use template. And then if you want to see what it looks like on the mobile phone, it will show you what it will look like on a cell phone. So let's go ahead and click use template. Now, hopefully in your business, you already have your color palette, your branding colors, right? And I think I talk about this in another video, but if not, it's in my course. So let's pretend that you have your branding colors. So now let's give this, I'll just say landing page, because we want to name our page test, and then say course. You want to name your page, and your customers won't see this. This is just for you. So we're going to name the page. All right, so now we're ready to customize it, okay? So we want to go to, the first thing I like to do, let me X out of here. Let me just explain to you what you're seeing. So here, you're seeing lead meter. Leadpages is great. So when you start making changes to the page, this meter will start moving. It will tell you how likely your page is to convert visitors. It's a great tool, but it's not like set in stone. It's just showing you it'll say your call to action button is too big, or, the words, or, too many words are on your call to action button. So I'll show you as we go through, okay? So the first thing we want to do, if you have your logo, we want to go ahead and upload our logo. So if you don't, so let's say you don't have an image, okay? You just want to click on upload, and then you will upload your image from your computer file, or you can, select an image that, Teachable has. And I also use Unsplash for a lot of my stock photos. Some of the photos are free, but as you can see, I've uploaded a lot of my images here. So I'm going to upload my logo. We can pick, let's just pick this one. We can insert it. Let me see. I don't like how it looks. Hold on. Oh, okay. So you see here. So let me go back. So you saw how it was flush to the left. I didn't like that. So what I did was I just hit center. I flushed it. I moved it to the center. And then if you want to, let me see, round. I don't like how that looks, but that's okay. I'm just so picky. I don't want max. Oh, that's too big. You can just play with it. Okay. Oh, that's. We'll leave it like that. Now, also here, if you want to put in your Facebook, Twitter, all of that, you can do that. But let's just say you have your your branding colors. As you can see, since I've been using Leadpages, my brand colors are already set. Okay, but if you don't have your brand colors, you would just click edit, and then you would add in your brand colors by the using the hex code. This is a hex code. If you don't have your branding colors, the website that I use is called Coolers. It's free. Well, I think I pay for it, but you can go in. They're amazing. You can, select your color, like different colors that you like. You can change them, pick a color. I would say if you haven't done that, you need to do that so you can have your brand colors. Okay, so I already have mine. So let me exit out of here. So let's say, oh, I was supposed to be looking at, oh, sorry. Okay. So now let's say I want to change this up to match my brand. Change that. And then let's say, let me see. Let's say we don't have a Twitter. So we want to click and we're going to delete the Twitter, remove. If we have a Facebook, we just click down and then share your, share this, URL on Facebook, and then we want to link to profile, right? So what I do, if you want to link your profile page, you copy your profile, your Facebook profile group or your page, paste it here. I click open in new tab because to me, when they click on your Facebook tab, it's gonna remove them from your landing page. I want them to stay on my page and open up Facebook in a new browser. So I always check this box. If you have a LinkedIn, right? So let's say link to profile. So as you can see, I've linked my LinkedIn pages to other landing pages. So check the box and we're done, okay? Or if you want to add your Pinterest, YouTube, TikTok, you can do all of that. Now we're done with this section. So let's say you want to edit this image or just take it out, period. What is this? Oh, free workshop. This is an image. We can leave it. But if you want to change any of the fonts, hopefully you have your brand font. My brand font for Leadpages is Poppins. So I always make sure everything is in line with my brand. That is very important. You want to have at least 3 different fonts for your brand. So always my headers are Poppins. I stick with Poppins, but some people use Poppins and then they'll use a second type of font. Oh, I do. Thank you. Oh, okay, Lord. Hold on. I have a question. Hold on. Okay, I am using Leadpages. I will drop the link in the chat. In the comments when we're done. I'm using Leadpages to create this. Okay, so now let's see if you want to change anything about your course. You can change the colors of the words. Hopefully, like I said, you have your branding colors. So select it and then you can change the color. And you can change the words by clicking inside the box and typing, okay? But the most important part is your call to action buttons, okay? So as you can see, I've clicked here. Now we can edit this pop-up. Very important. So let's talk about what we are seeing here. So the click event, this is basic, since it's a template, it is, a pop-up that's going to say register for holiday hustle. I don't know, whoever this template was. So for me, if my call to action is going to be for my course, I want them to go to an external landing page, right? And that would be to my teachable course that, like when I, showed you guys my landing page. And then, when you click on the button, it takes them to my teachable platform. You would want to click link to external URL, and you would grab the URL from your course platform and paste it here, and then click on open in new window. Remember, I told you, we don't want them to open a new window. But let's say, you're not offering a course. You just, want them to, get a freebie, right? So the good thing about Teachable is that you can create separate pages, right? You can create a funnel, basically. So for example, if I wanted them to click this button and thank them for visiting my landing page, I create a thank you landing page. And here it is right here. So this is my thank you landing page. I'm going to show you what the page looks like. So once they're done, this is what they will see. Whatever, like if they check, clicked on the download, this is what they see. So that's the good thing about Leadpages. You can send them to different landing pages. So let's say this page is for your course that's coming up in the next month, and you want to send them to another page. You would simply link another page when they click this button to get them to convert them into a student, right? So basically using it as a funnel. Hopefully that makes sense. So people think landing pages are just one page and they don't do anything else. No, you can use them like a funnel, right? Send them to one page, then send them to another page, and send them to another page. So as you can see, I have a thank you page added, but you want to make sure that you are, linking this button the right way. And if you don't want anything to happen when they click, you can click no link option. You can open a pop-up. You can open a calendar, like you want them to book a call with you. You can open up your, a calendar. If you use Calendly, your Calendly calendar will pop up and then they can schedule some time with you. There are so many different things you can do with the call to action buttons on Leadpages. Okay, we kind of covered link to a landing page. We talked about link to an external URL that's like your a Teachable or your Thinkific course page, or a different Facebook group, Instagram page. And then if you want to jump to another section on the page, so for example, if this button says learn more about the course instructor. So if they click this button, it will automatically take them to the about, right? If that's your section about the host, right? So this button will automatically take them to that part of your landing page. So there's so many things you can do with the buttons. Questions? Are y'all confused? And if you are, it's fine. It's fine. And if this is a lot, but you can also customize your button. So let's just say you can move this little thing around. So remember, we have brand colors. So I like my buttons to be this color. I like them to be kind of, in pill shape. My brand font is Poppins. I like to change that. I think this is looks pretty good. That's cute. We can do that. So you can play around and customize your buttons. Now let's talk about the background, because I don't know what this, if you don't want to keep this person, I don't know who this lady is. So we want to, okay, so you saw I clicked on this section and you can see the blue line is around this section. So we don't want this background. If you want it, you can, but I don't want it. So when I click the three dots, this open, this is my area to make edits. So let's say we have an image that we want to add. So we're going to click on choose image. Now, like I said before, if you don't have any stock photos, you can go to unsplash.com and you can search different things. So let's search woman working. They have so many different pictures. Okay, so what I do, I just scroll through. Or if you are targeting African-American women, you can type that, right? Whatever, whomever your target audience is. So let's just pick one. Let's just say this one. So I download it, and you can see it's downloaded. And then let's go back here. So let's upload a new background image. So I'm going to select the file from my computer. This is the image that I just downloaded. I'm going to click it. It uploads. Today would be great. So it's huge. Okay. All right. So, let's talk about this. So as I said, SEO, search engine optimization is huge. So like right here, if you want to title your photo, woman working, I don't know, whatever. And then so this alt text is for when somebody is searching the web for a course or for something, like if you're offering bookkeeping, credit, taxes. So you want to say taxes, whatever your industry is, you want to put that in this section. And then want to insert the picture. This is the background. As you can see, this is kind of, you can't really see her face. So let me see if I can play with this. So I like to do this. Image overlay. No, we don't want to do that. This might have to look like this. Bottom. So you can see I'm just clicking around trying to fill it out. And then the padding. So let's see if I can. So padding is the width, like top is like how much space you want between here and how much space you want at the bottom. So you can play with the padding and see if that will help. If yep. Okay, so I can move her down a little bit. Let me see. Then let me see. That might. Let me see. And then sometimes the pictures, like if the pictures don't work, select another picture if you don't like how it looks. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna just have to go with it because I don't want to, be on here all day, okay? And all of this, or the rest of this, like if you want to animate this image, you can animate it, slide in, fade in, you can, do all of that. I usually don't do that, but it's up to you. This is your landing page. You can do what you want. So then you just go click, keep on updating the section, each section. So this background is not in line with my brand. So I'm going to change this color. Let's say we want on, I might just keep it. Oh, that's kind of cute. I'll just keep it white, but change the wording. Remember, here's another call to action button, right? So let's discuss this. So this is the pop-up. So as you can see, this button, it says edit pop-up. So when they click on this button, a pop-up is going to appear. So now we have to edit the pop-up, right? So this is what the pop-up is going to say. Now you can, let's edit the integrations. The integrations mean what's included in the pop-up. So click that. And then if you can see over here, something popped up over here. Hang on, it's gonna get a little tricky, but just bear with me, okay? So this is the name of your form. The form is this pop-up, right? So where do you want the data to go? Like when I mentioned, we are collecting email addresses, right? That's one of the purposes of your landing page. Building your email list. So for me, whenever somebody fills out one of my pop-ups, I want to receive a notification. It goes to my email address. The second thing I do is they are added to my email marketing system, which is ActiveCampaign. ActiveCampaign is my email marketing service. So let me just show you. So let me show you ActiveCampaign. And if you have been with me for a while, I've done tutorials on ActiveCampaign. This is a platform where you can build out email automations, right? That goes to different individuals who have opted in or who are on your email list. So for example, this would be, let me see what this one is. This is an email automation that I created for my 3-day roadmap framework course, right? So this is what I'm saying when I build out an email automation. email automation. So let's go back to this page. So the first thing we want to do is when we collect that email, I get the email notification, somebody signed up, but then I want to add them to a list. As you can see, I have a lot of lists. We don't have to, but that's just me. So if you are offering a free service, I mean, not a free service, God, if you are creating a course or whatever in Active Campaign, you would, you would want to create a list in Active Campaign. These are all of my lists. You don't have to do that. You can use tags, but I just use lists. So you would create a list, and I'm not going to go into that because this is a totally different lesson. But let's just say, for the sake of this course, so we'll just say test lead pages. I don't know. Then I'm going to show you. It's going to pop up. You want to put in your URL, which is my website, right? The URL is your website, and you always want to put what's the purpose of this list? Why are your contacts on this list? This is like the law. You have to let people know why they are opting in. So I say, you are receiving this. You are receiving this email because you opted in on a web page. Okay, bam, add. Okay, so now let's go back to Leadpages. Let me refresh. So now let's say I want them to go, like anybody who puts their email address, I want them to go to the test. Here's the list. We want to click that. They're going to be added to that list because I need to collect it. And then if you want them to go somewhere else, you can choose another service. I only use Active Campaign. Some people use ConvertKit, all of that. I don't. Okay. So let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Oh wait, hold on. Here it is. Is this it? No. Oh, I gotta go all the way back. Hang on. Go back. So if when you're doing this, to go back to your dashboard, you can, here's all of your landing pages. So just click on it. So now let's go back to that call to action button. Where were we? Here. So let's edit the pop-up. Now since we got out the way where we want the information to go, I like to capture the first name as well. Okay, some people don't. I do. So what I do is, hold on. Come on. See, it's trying to get, let me change the color right now. Let me just customize my button, my brand color. And then I want it to be peel. And then if you want to change the words on your button, you simply select it, click get your, whatever you're giving away, freebie, I don't know, freebie, change it. And now let's edit again. Okay. So after we've made the selection on where we want the information to go, click next. Now I like to add the first name. Thank you. I like to add the first name. So we want to click on add a field, right? So now you can add date of birth, phone number. But for me, I only want the first name. I don't want the last name. So we click done, but I want the first name. Okay, so you see how it's down here? We want to move it up. So we just click this and move it up. Okay, now this send me marketing tips. This is just an additional opt-in, right? So because the law says you can't email anybody who doesn't want to be emailed, right? They have to opt in. So if you want to keep this check box here, you can. I would suggest leaving it so they can, so you can have a record that yes, this person opted in because they wanted to receive information from me. So then you click next. Now, what do you want to happen after they opt in? Do you want them to go to my default thank you page, that page that I showed you? I mean, Leadpages has a default thank you page. Do you want them to just get this plain page? Hopefully not. Hopefully you can create a thank you page, or you can send them to the landing page that I showed you I made. Now, this is the one I created for my course. it just says, you know, check your spam, see you on the 11th. So hopefully you can create a nice thank you page, and then you can you can tell them, you know, I mean, you can send them to your thank you page. Now, if you're giving away a freebie, right? What I do is I don't use the freebie, like I don't set up my freebies in Leadpages. I do this. So I save and close. I'm done, right? So when they are added to my list in Active Campaign, to this list, then they are added to an email automation. I don't want to keep it in Leadpages because it gets confusing, because you have to like make sure that they get the freebie. It's just too much. So for example, on the page that I showed you, I got something on this page on my, when they, this pop up, hopefully it'll pop up. So here, when they say, you know, say, send me my freebie or whatever, this is what happens. So they're added to my teachable freebie list. Oh, it's on page, I have so many freaking lists. I think this is this one. So they're added to hit to, you know, to this list here. And then once they're added, I have an automation. This is the automation that they receive from me. So I'm pulling them out of Leadpages. Now I'm communicating with them on a different platform. You want to make sure you have your own space to talk to them. So this is an email that they receive from me. I'm going to show you the email. Hey, here's the whatever, you know, whatever I promised them. They click here, it sends them a Google document that I set up in Google Docs. They click it, it's emailed to them, and then I'm talking about my course. They can click here and then they can enroll in my course. So that's why I like to pull them out of Leadpages, because then I can nurture them, right? We want to nurture them. That is the purpose of creating these landing pages, or, you know, so basically this is a email nurture. This is a email list generator, and it's promoting my course all in one. I know it might sound like a lot, but once you set it up, and all you do is promote it. You can put, you know, create your email, your website domain name. You can link it to Leadpages. So for example, people only think they can only use their website address on a website. Not true. So let me show you how, if you have a website name and you want to use it on the lead page and not on the website, basically you would go to domains. If you have a domain, right? So as you can see, this is my domain, right? So I can't do it now because it will take, you know, it will disappear. So you would just follow the prompts to say, okay, I want to use my domain. You enter your domain, and then Leadpages does everything else for you. Now, if I didn't have a domain, this is what people will see. That's fine, but I like to make sure that all of my my products are branded with my information. If this, you know, was my another business I have, I would want to make sure that it says www.nextlevelcareers.com instead of this, right? So that's how you can use your domain name. And if you don't have a domain name, GoDaddy, you can get a domain name from GoDaddy for as little as $1. Okay. The lead magnets, like I said, I don't use them in Teachable. So here are a lot of, so the conversion rates of my landing pages, it to me is great. As you can see, 800, 300 conversion rate, 34%, that is good. Anything over 20, 25% is good. So a lot of mine converted, 50%, you know, the ones like, you know, some of these are, you know, my thank you pages, which I don't expect to, you know, because it is, you know, just a thank you page. There's no call to action button. And then a lot of these are ones that I am, you know, working on, or I'm just, you know, building out. but the ones that are up and running, as you can see, the conversions are great. So that's why I love Leadpages, because not landing pages, because they convert and your visitors know exactly what they're going to get. They're on your page for a reason because you're promoting it, and you can do so much. So this is behind the scenes of my page, and I have a countdown. The good thing about Leadpages is that they have this integration. You can integrate the countdown clock into your landing pages. Most other platforms, you have to create a code and embed it within your page. If you don't know tech, you're not gonna, okay, let me take that back. You will have to, do a lot of, research or get some help to embed the code. And then this is that lead meter. So right here, it's telling me now that my landing page is poor. And if you click, it'll tell you why. My call to action has more than 24 characters. I don't care because it's still converting. So it's a good tool to have, but it doesn't really, it's not a Bible, as to where that, saying that it's not going to convert your visitors, right? Also, no lead capture mechanism. I do, but I just don't keep my leads in Leadpages. So to them, they're like, you should be using no. I capture my leads and then they are sent to ActiveCampaign. So that's why this, to Leadpages, they're saying that's poor. So it just, shows you different checks that they put your lead page through. So it's poor, but it's converting. It's doing its job. It's doing what I want it to do. So any questions? Did I miss anybody? Okay, let me close this. Okay, so, all right, so I think we are done. If you have any questions, that's how I create my landing pages, how I use them basically as a email list builder, a web page. I give freebies out. And if I'm, promoting a new service, I either create a new landing page or I use one of the templates within Leadpages, or, I duplicate, one of my current landing pages and I just shuffle it around. So it's very user friendly. As you can see, I have a lot of them and I've, reshuffled them. And then if you want to create pop-ups, like the pop-up that you see on my Christina Howard page, this is the pop-up. You can create a new pop-up and you name it and you do the same thing, right? This is the pop-up. So, and then if you want to add a pop-up to your page, you would simply click on, sorry, I'm looking at the phone. You would click on, wait, sorry, I'm sorry, y'all. Settings. So you would click on settings and then you would go to wherever you created the pop-up and it give, like it tells you step by step. So you would copy the code that the pop-up has and you would just paste the code here and then that's it. So there's no time to show you that, but basically you would go, let me just, okay, let me just go back. So this is the pop-up. So let's say it's built. Okay, we have it all done. Yay, it's great. We love it. So once we're done, we're gonna publish it. And the good thing about Leadpages is that it saves your work, but once you're done, you have to click publish and I'll show you what you do after that. So all of this stuff here, you can button, you can customize that if you want to add an image, time pop-up. So for example, this means how many seconds do you want your pop-up to appear when someone visits your landing page? I like it to be 1 to 2 seconds. And then do you want it to show on every visit? Yeah. you know, how many times. If they visit 5 times, I want it to show. And then like if they close out the browser and they're in a new browser, do you want the pop-up to appear? Yes, of course. So now we want to get the code that I was telling you about. So you copy this code, okay, right click, whatever you do, copy. Then you want to go back to your, let me see what page I want to put it on. Hold on. Let's put it on here. This is our test page. So let's say we want to add a pop-up. So we want to go back to settings, remember, and then click analytics, and then we want to paste the code here. Okay, so let's save it. Now let's test it and see if it works. So we want to click publish. So this would be your URL name, okay, once you publish it. So let's take a look at our landing page that we made. Okay, I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to use a different browser to open it. Let's see what happens. There it is. So let's wait for our pop-up. So, oh, look at this. Oh, this is nice. Oh my God. I love what they do. So cool. Oh, she does a lot. Where's my pop-up though? Maybe because I'm logged in. Hold on. Did I put it in right? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Shit, hold on. I mean, shoot. Sorry. Let me take off this delay. Hold on. I don't want any delays. Hang on. Somebody, Lord, fix this. Fix it. Sorry, I just, you're so stupid. Hold on. Okay, what am I doing? Let me go back to the pop-up. I'm laughing at somebody sending me chats about my language. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, let's see. Hold on. Okay. What did I miss? Update, preview. Okay. Let me see time. Let me 0, 0, 0. Okay. Let me get code. Let me do it again. So you can see it tells you. Click here, but add this snippet into your homepage, custom landing page. Okay. So we want to exit intent pop-up. Okay, bye. We know. So let me update it. We know. Okay, let me go back to our page. This is it. Let me go back to our analytics. Is there anything wrong with my code? Hold on. Save. Why is there a track? Okay, let me update. And then let me look at something. Hold on 1 second. Let me look at something. Let me look at this one. Yep. Okay. So let's go back. The code is right. I don't know. Okay. So let me click on view page. I might have to. Oh, there it is. So it popped up. Okay. I had it. I think I had the code in wrong. I don't know. So this is your pop-up. So if you put your email address in, you know, let's just, I'll test it out. I'll put in this one. We're going to click sign up. This is the, you know, Leadpages thank you page. So now let's see if I was added to the list in ActiveCampaign, right? Because remember, oh, or did I tell it to? I think I did. So let's see. Let's go to the list that I just created in ActiveCampaign to capture my leads. Let me just refresh. And we named the list. What did we name the list? What did we name the list, y'all? Test Leadpages, wasn't it? This one? Oh, which button I used? Maybe it wasn't that button. Oh, hold on. It was this button. Yeah, this one. Hold on. So sorry. So this is the button that I think I set up. No. This is the button that I set up. So send me whatever. And okay, this is it. So now let's refresh active campaign. So you should see me added to the list. Yep, there I am. So you see, so this is how, this is what I meant when I said we want to make sure that we remove them from Leadpages, but we can always go back and see the analytics of who right here, as you can see. This person opted in for the course. So you can always see the leads that were collected. So that's the good thing. But if you're like me, a little bit OCD, I want to have a second, like a secondary place to store my leads because anything can happen. So that's basically it. If you guys want any more information, I have my email address, my website. Here, I have a link that will get you a percentage off of Leadpages. I will drop that in the chat. I think it's like 40% off, I believe. I would drop that link if you want to use Leadpages, or if you need help with your business. I have my 6-week course where I'm going to help you create your business from A to Z. Branding, we're going to create a lead page, website, marketing, email automations, everything. So take a peek at it. I have payment plans available. So it was my pleasure to spend an hour with you guys this evening. Any more questions, please feel free to reach out. And that is all. Guys, have a great rest of your week. Bye.